Hello, it's Ali and welcome to today's video. So today guys, we're going to carry on with the journal and we're going to start working on the inside. I've done some die cutting this morning, some pockets out of some of my gel prints that we made on camera. So I've got some pockets and bits and pieces there that I'm going to use. I'm only going to do one signature on camera because it's such a lot of work to do the two, and it'll only be the sort of same kind of thing, putting some pockets in and a little bit of stenciling, and then I can do a flip through and show you at the end. We'll do one full signature on camera. The only other thing I've done off camera is I've just made this little naked journal just to go in the middle. I've just put a couple of different kinds of coffee dyed paper in there, just using a piece of pattern paper that I had from in my stash. I've just put some crocheted lace down there, and it says the way to know life is to love many things. I thought that fitted in really nice. I've left that long so I can put a charm on. So that's going to be 3 signatures. That one's going to go in the middle. Yeah, so that's all I've done. You've seen the rest of it. There's videos on everything else. So we're going to work on the first signature. We've got these envelopes and that to do, so we'll see how we get on with doing the signature, and if we've got time we can do some work on them as well, because it does take time, doesn't it? Yeah, it does, and it's a lot to organise and video doing the 2 signatures, and like I said, they pretty much run along side by side. We'll see how we get on anyway. So the first page opening the journal is the Edith Holden page, and I don't think I'm going to do anything to that page apart from just put some of my tea dye around the edge. Let me just get the right blending tool. Yeah, it's too nice to cover up or to put anything else on. We don't need any words or anything because there's words on there. So yeah, just going to leave it as it is. Just do the inside as well. I think this tea dye's gone really nice, do you, with this journal? I think it's been a nice colour to use. I think it's matched quite nicely. I have off camera as well, sorry, the other thing I've done is stitched round every single page, whether it just be 2 sides, at top, bottom. I've put some stitching on every single page. Yeah, that took me quite a bit to do. So the first page we're going to leave like that, so I'm just going to pop that behind me, and then we can get the second page. So the second page is this little book page. Again, I'm not going to do anything to this apart from a bit of ink. Doesn't need anything else. I don't want to cover up the writing. Let's just turn that inside out. Should have it finished this week now. I'll do this one on camera, then work on the other one. So there we go, just a bit of ink around that page. Right, what's this next one? Right, this was one I've made into a little pocket, so we need to put something on. Oh, I've not got my die cuts out, bear with me a second. Okay, so I've got some bits and pieces here. I forgot to show you, I've got some napkins out to do some decoupage on some of the coffee dyed envelopes, so we'll do that. That'll be, I don't know whether we'll get it done today, I'm not too sure. So I've just got some bits and pieces there. So we want to put something, I've got no more room anywhere else on my desk. Right, so what I want to do first is put a bit of ink on this page. I've got Vintage Photo, Bundle Sage, Crushed Olive, Fossilised Amber and Antique Bronze. So I'm just going to pick, I think I'm just going to go with the Bundle Sage on here. And I'm just going to just put a little bit of colour down, just like that, and then I'm going to put on my heat gun and just dry it off. It doesn't take a minute to do that. I've got a couple of stencils out. I'm going to stick with 3. I don't want too much stenciling on, so I'm going to come in with my tea dye. Because the little pockets, they'll have something in them anyway, won't they? So it's just something in the background there. Let's do these flowers on the back. Yeah, I've just picked 3 stencils because sometimes if you get too many out you get a bit overwhelmed, don't you? So that's all I'm going to do. Let's just ink around the page. I could do with putting something on the little pockets at the bottom. We've not inked around there, have we? Let's just put a bit of inks. Right, I need to put something along here. So what can we put on there? And I'm just looking, I've got this ribbon. I was just thinking of putting a little piece of ribbon. Where's my, because it's not dimensional, this. A little piece of ribbon and a label, I think, on both the pockets. Just then there's something on there. It looks a bit like Edith Holden papers, doesn't it, that ribbon? Like, let's get my glue, let's just turn that upside down and let's get a couple of labels out while we're here. Oh, everything's, I've just got far too much on my desk. I need to sort out, I really do. Right, let's have a look here. Right, I've got some, I'm just going to take a couple of these labels out, because otherwise my desk will just become an absolute mess and I'll have stuff everywhere. Oh, there we go. I do tend to try and put something on every page. Sometimes I will just leave it blank. It just depends really what I'm doing, what I'm embellishing with, really. So I'm just going to put that there, and then let's get a little label. One on each one. Just then there's something at the bottom of the pockets. Yeah, just like that. And like that. And I don't think I'm going to put anything else on there. We'll have something in them little pockets. I'm going to leave the back for journaling. Right, what's the next page? Oh, the next page is a kit page. So let's have a look. I think I'm just going to keep the front as it is. I might just put on a little word or something. And I've also got out the page embellishments and clusters that we made as well. I forgot about them. They'll go on some pages. So right, let's just have a look what we can put at the top of here. Spring breathes new life into the world around us. That'll do. Let's just get some paper scissors. I don't want to use my fabric scissors. I'm just going to put this box on the thing behind me because I can't move. I'll have to go to it if I need to get something out of it. That's better. I felt like I was all enclosed with boxes and papers. Okay, right, let's put a little bit of ink around the edge of there. Right, that's fabric, we don't need that. Let's just put that upside down there for a minute in case we want to use it, and then we just want the white glue. Am I on camera there, guys? Yeah. Right, I've put far too much glue on there, so let me just wipe it off on something. Right, so I'm just going to put that little word at the top there, like that. And then I think I'm going to put a pocket on here. So, do I want one of the pockets that I've made today? Yeah, I think we'll put one of these little slot pockets on. What I've done, I've cut it in craft and I've cut it out of my gel prints. And then it's just a bit more stability. Because it's a bit thin, I only did the gel printing on copy paper, so it looks nice, that, doesn't it? Die cut, the gel prints go nice, the colours go really nice with. Right, let's glue this down then. I'm not going to stitch these pockets. I was going to, but I've got enough stitching. All the pages are stitched. So I've just put glue on the 3 sides, and I'm just going to put that down there like that. And then I think, do you remember the little page tabs that we made? I think I'm going to put one of them on. I will sew over these. And all as I do is just put a little bit of glue on each side. And then can you see in the middle I've done some zigzag and some plain stitching. I'm just going to pop that in there. Oh, wrong way. I want the I want this at the bottom, then I can put some charms on. Let me just make sure that's not going to stick out the journal too much. Might have to push it on a bit more. No, that's fine. I won't do the stitching now on camera. So there we go. We've got that little tab. We've got that pocket there. Shall we put something down here? Shall we stamp a butterfly or something? Where did I put my stamp set? I got this. This one was free with a magazine. Oh, a couple of years ago. Yeah. And it's got some lovely images. So I think I'm just going to stamp a butterfly. Stamping block. Right, what colour ink? I think I'm going to go with my... I'm not a massive fan of stamping with Distress Oxide. I'm just going to get my VersaFine. This one's Vintage Sepia. Can you see there, guys, with me having all this stuff on my desk? I hope so. So I'm going to stamp that little butterfly just in the corner there, and I'm going to stamp one on the bottom of the pocket. That's nice. It's a nice colour. It goes nice with... There we go. So there's that page. I'm not going to do anything else to that because the pages are nice. So that's the next one. Right, what's next? Right, next I've made this little side pocket when I was stitching, and I've had to put washi down the middle because it was very fragile, shall we say. Right, let's just put that over there. And I think again I'm going to put a pocket of some description. Let's try this one. Crushed olive. And let's try a little bit of this antique bronze. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so I'm just going to pop on my heat gun and dry off that ink. That bronze is really nice. I've not used that before. It's metallic, really lovely. So I'm not going to do anything. I think I'm just going to put something down here because that's a little pocket there. So I wonder if to put, I've got a small cluster. Yeah, let's stick that little cluster on there that we've made. I'm just going to put glue down the middle of it. Being quite generous to make sure it doesn't come off. And we'll just stick that there, and then we can still get into the pocket. There's that one. I'm going to leave that for journaling. I'm just going to put a little bit of stenciling over. I've got this other one. These are just mini stencils, and this is Dotty Swirl. It's just a nice little swirl stencil. Where's my... Let's just put the lid on that. I'm going to keep that upside down because it's easier. What you're looking for, Alison? Ink and my brush. Sticking with the tea dye, because when you put your stenciling on, it can still be journaled over as well. I think I want to put a pocket down here. Okay, so do you remember at the beginning when I showed you the stuff that I was going to be using, and I bought this kit off Andrea at Arty Maze? I'm just going to see if there's any pockets in here. There's lots of tags, but I could make a pocket out of one of these journaling cards, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Just put that there. Couldn't find it. Took me ages to find it. Yeah, I'm going to make a little pocket out of this. So I'm just going to punch a hole. They don't have to be used as journaling cards. You can use them for whatever you want once you've bought them. Okay, so I'm going to glue just down the 3 sides. I'm going to stick that pocket there, like that. I think we'll have a little label on the bottom as well. I'm really concentrating now to try and not put too much bulk in it, because I've got that big cluster there. And then the back I'm going to leave for journaling. I'm just going to do a little bit of stenciling, or should we do some stamping? let's do some stamping. Where's that butterfly stamp gone again? Let's use that. That was quite nice, wasn't it? We can change the stamp to something else. So let's put a butterfly there. I just like to embellish, but not taking up too much of the journaling space. And that one there. So we've just got that little pocket cluster. So that's that page. Let's put that over there. Next page is a kit page. Do you know what? I don't think we what's the name that, did we? Let me just put a little bit of ink around the edge of here. I'm trying to think if I've got anything to tell you. I haven't really. Nothing exciting has happened. Not really been anywhere. My silly old legs have been playing up again, so I can't really walk far. So I've been crafting. I've been working on a commission journal, another one. Yeah, so I've just been crafting really. I keep saying every day I'm going to get round to sorting the top of my desk out, but it never happens. I never get there to do it. Once I sit at my desk and I get my stuff out, I can't resist just starting crafting. And this page again is a beautiful page, so I think I might want to put something on the inside. I think we'll just put what should we put on here? Should we put another little word at the top of there? Let's just find my words. Oh, we've got some here. Pick and pull, smell the roses, sunshine on my face. What does that say? Spring is the time of plans and projects. Sometimes inspiration comes from a single ray of sunshine. That's nice. Let's have that one. I find it hard not to over embellish. There's so many things I want to put on, but I struggle with sort of knowing when to stop, if you like. Yeah, there always seem to be big chunky things that I make, but everybody seems to like them. I can't do small. I don't know, it's just me. I struggle with, same as I struggle with pretty and neat and tidy. I'm going to put some lace on the edge of this page. I've just got this, oh, I've had this forever and a day as well. It's just crocheted lace. I'm just going to put a piece of that along there, like that. Oh, it's actually adhesive. I didn't realise that. Let's get rid of it. Let's use it. I'm going to cover up the stitching, but that's fine. Okay. And I think we'll have some down the other end as well. So I didn't need to stitch that. It took me ages stitching all the pages. It really did. It took me a long time. I'm not going to put lace on every page. Just a couple. Right, let's just trim that lace off a little bit. Put down the bottom there. I'm using my good fabric scissors there. Right, so that is that. Now then, do I want to put anything? I think this is a bit plain. It could be journaled on, but I think I want to put a pocket on there. And I think I'm just going to make one. I'm going to make a big side pocket. So let's just get my pencil. Do it about there and about there. Oh, now I need to get my trimmer out. I'm just going to trim this down. There we go, let's put that up there. If you could see my desk, guys, honestly you'd think, how on earth can she possibly work in that mess? And you'd be right. I need some papers. Let me just grab my patterned papers. Should we do a gel print? Yeah, let's do a gel print on that pocket. Let's brighten it up a bit. I don't know which one to use. Some of them are quite dark. I don't think. Let's do that one with the alphabet. Some of them are a bit dark. I don't think they really necessarily go in this journal. So I'll put them away. But I think this one should be okay. This is something I really enjoy doing, getting my gel plate out. Love playing with that. You know, if you've got a couple of hours to just play, just make some nice backgrounds. Yeah, I enjoy doing that. Right, let's cover this on here then. I was hoping to get this first signature done today, but I can't see that happening. I don't want to rush it. So we'll just go with the flow. If it takes another video, then it takes another video. It doesn't matter. I just feel like the series has been long enough now and people might start getting bored of it. Yeah, that's nice. Right, let's just put a little thumb notch in the side. Which way is the writing? That way. Okay, I'm just going to do a bit of inking around the edge. We'll have to put something on that pocket. I'm not sure what, but we'll have to put something on there. I'm going to get that die cut book and have a look what's in there. Right, so I want to glue on these 3 sides. Coming off there. Put a bit more glue down there. I've been a bit skinny with the glue. Yeah, sometimes I stitch around all my pockets and that, but because I've stitched every page, I'm just going to glue them in. Okay, so I'm going to move it in a bit, then you can still see the stitching like that. I'm just going to grab that die cut book. Well, this one here that I got with the magazine. Let's see if there's anything we can pop on the front of there. Oh, what about that big butterfly? That might fit nice. Let's have a look. Oh, there's 2. Yeah, because we can still get something in the pocket, can't we? What I'm going to do is, just to lift it up a little bit, you know, and just to add some more dimension, I'm just going to put it on some little foam pads. I'll be sorry when I come to put everything in and it's overflowing. We've got quite a lot of ephemera. I'll show you what we've made. Do a little bit more on this. How long have I been on? 27 minutes. We're okay for a bit, I think, aren't we? Put that there. We can still get into that pocket. That's coming up. Let's just put a bit more glue on that. I shouldn't have pulled it. Right, do I want to put anything else on there? Let's have a little word. Not that one. Where's my other ones gone? I can't find them. Oh dear me. Oh, they're here in front of me. In front of my eyes. What do these say? Flowering. What does that say? Flowering. No, I don't want that. What does that say? Never yet was a springtime when the buds forgot to bloom. That'll do. Let's have that one. Okay, and let's just put some ink around the end of it. I'm losing all my ephemera here. It's all getting pushed in the bin. Let's just put them over there. Right, let's stick a bit of glue on here. Yeah, I think it'll probably be another video to finish the signatures. Right, that page I'm just going to leave because it can be journaled on. And then on the back, do I want to put anything on the back? What about one of these as a little tuck? Yeah, let's do that. Let's just, I'm going to use this fabric tap because it seems to be grabbing better on my pages. I'm going to make it as a little side tuck. Oh, I've put the glue on the wrong side. Silly me. We'll have to just put it there. We can tuck into the side there. That blends in quite nicely with that page, doesn't it? I like that actually. Little happy accident there. Right, let's just get some ink. I can't remember whether I don't think I did. I did intend to, when I was sat watching TV the other night, get this out and ink all my pages to save me time, but I don't know, I must have forgotten to do it. So that'll do for that page. So we've got left the front like that, little side pocket, and then that little tuck at the back. Oh, so that's that page. Okay. Okay, right, let's get this vellum page. Not much I can do with this really. I made that into a double pocket, just thought it would be somewhere nice to put some ephemera, and we could make a pocket on the front of here, to be honest. Some card. What did I do with my scrap card? The more pockets, I do like a lot of pockets in a journal, to be honest. Looking at this is paper pad that also came free with a different magazine. Just looking whether to use one of these. Oh, I've not got much pink in the journal though. Don't think I want pink, I don't think I want blue. I think I'm going to go with that one there. Let's put some glue on here. I always forget to get right to my edges. Not so bad when you're stitching, but when you're not stitching. Okay. Just around that. I've got some glue poking out the side there. Right, let's make a little thumb notch. Right, let's just ink up a little bit around this pocket. Yeah, that'll be okay. Now then, I'm not sure what will stick, whether this 3-in-1 will stick to vellum. We'll have to try it and see. This one might have been better being stitched on, but I don't want stitching all over the next page. Just keep hold of it for a second. Right, what else was there in there? Was there a little die cut I could put on there? Happy birthday. What does that say? Bloom where you're planted. Let's have that one. Just put that little embellishment on there. I'm just going to go over it a little bit with my brush because it's quite stark white and I don't like that. I don't like that colour. Yeah, that's okay. Just something on the front of the pocket. Like that. Okay. Got lids everywhere. Right, so that's that. We've got 2 little pockets in there, and what do we want? I think I'm just going to leave the back. I'm going to pin a tag or something on there. So yeah, I just liked the vellum. I just thought it looked nice. So that's that page. Right, what are we on next? Let's have a look at the next page. Oh, this is just a little book page about flowers, so I think I'm just going to put some ink around it. It's quite grungy, as you can see, this one, so I'm just going to put a bit more ink around it. Might do a little bit of spraying on this actually. Yeah, let's do a bit of spray. What should we use? Let's use fossilised amber. Right, I'm just going to put on my heat gun and dry that off. I'm going to stamp this little butterfly again. There. And there. Yeah, and then I'm just going to leave that. I mean, there's no real use to that page. I just think it looks quite nice in the journal. I suppose you could cover it up and journal on it with some gesso if you wanted to. I just liked it in the journal, so that's that page. Right, what's next? Kit page. Okay, so this is, even though it's patterned, it's quite plain on the front, so I think I'm going to put a pocket on here. Just turn it round just to ink. I could go mad with not doing the inking off camera. I completely forgot to do it. Right, okay, so that's the front. So we want a pocket. Now I'm just looking. I cut that one, which would fit really nice on there, so I think we're going to use that. I did the same. I also cut it from craft card. Just then it was a bit of stability because that gel printing wasn't very, it was only thin paper like I said before. I've got a little tiny applicator bottle. I keep meaning to fill it with some glue for when I'm doing bits and pieces like this. You know, when it's really intricate. It's a nice die, this one. Pocket die. I use it quite a lot. Just have to line it up. There we go. Like that. Just press some of the glue off. And then you've got little side bits there that you can score them if you want to, but I'm just being lazy and folding them like that, and then you get a little piece at the bottom as well. To stitch on like that. Right, let's put some glue on. I'm going to use my 3-in-1 because it's quite chunky, this pocket is now. Okay, right, let's put that down there. Just going to hold on to it for a second till it grabs. How long have we been on? 40 minutes. I'll try and do another couple of pages. I'm just going to put some little clips on the bottom of here just till it grabs on that page there. And then on the back I'm just going to leave it because I'll probably pin a tag or something on there. Right, let's have a look at this one. Right, so this is a big plain page, so we definitely need to do something on here. So for the front, what do I want to do? Do I want to do another big pocket, or do I want to leave it for journaling is the question. I think I'm going to do a bit of stenciling. I've got one that's got some script on somewhere. Where's that? This one here. I'm going to do a little bit of this script. Let's use my brush. Just put a bit of this script on. Something that can still be journaled over, you know, because you could still journal over that. I'm going to carry on with the script right the way. All over. On the pockets. Yeah, and a little bit on the back. I just find it hard not to cover everything up, and I shouldn't do really. It's just because, you know, I suppose it depends what you're looking for in a journal, doesn't it? Whether you want a heavily embellished one or whether you want a full writing journal. That's why I've put that naked journal in, because I like to embellish quite a lot on the front of my journals. I think what I'm going to do here is do some kind of a little belly band. So let me just get my bigger circle punch out. Which one is it? This one here. Let's just punch 3 circles. 1, 2, 3. Will that be enough? 1, 2. Yeah. And let's use the rest of this gel print. Just cut the ends off. I'll do this page and then I will leave it and we'll come back and finish it off tomorrow maybe, if I've got time to carry on this afternoon. There's one. Oh, don't rip. Oh dear. There's one. I'm going to fold it in half. It might punch better, mightn't it? Yeah, it did. Should have done that with the other one. Right, let's cover these little circles up then. Yeah, I'll try and carry on and do a bit more this afternoon and get it finished. I know I've had a few people ask me what am I doing with it. I will be selling it when it's finished. Yeah, I will be selling it. Right, let's put some glue along here. So I just stick these on now, just layer them up, just to make a little tuck belly band, is it called? Just a little one in the middle of the page there. I don't know whether I feel like something's missing off there, but I don't know what, to be honest. Maybe stamping a butterfly at each corner up there. Let's do that. See, I struggle to leave space, and sometimes it's probably better not to cover everything up, to leave some space. Yeah, that'll do like that. Right, let's just put a bit of glue at the top of here and a bit at the bottom, and then just press that down. I perhaps could have got another one on really, but that'll do. It's just a little tuck, isn't it? Just something to tuck things under. Right, let's just do a bit of inking around the edge. Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? Can't believe I've been doing this for nearly an hour. That's quite heavily coffee dyed, that page. Right, so that's that. I'm just going to leave them 2 pages. I'm going to leave them just as pockets. I think I could do with putting something down the bottom. What could we put down the bottom is the question. Let's get my little flowers out and see. I've got a couple of little small flowers we can just glue on there. No, they're too big. Yeah, what's that one? No, that's too big. I don't want it to interfere with the pocket, to be honest. That's too dark. What's that one? Right, that one will be okay. I can trim that down a little bit. That'll do. Just something on the bottom of the pocket there, and it's not plain. Right, let's just go over this with some ink. I'm just going to cover my little ink up and then it doesn't dry up. It's going to take me 2 hours tidying my desk up and tidying my room up. Oh, I'm such a messy crafter. Everything comes out all at once. I think I'll stamp some butterflies as well. Oh, I need to put something actually on the belly band. I don't want to leave it just with the circles. What can we put on there? Right, let's just stick that there and just cut off that little bit. This bit here, I don't want to leave it plain like that. Let's have a look if there's a flower or something we can put down there. Yeah, that's okay. Let's just trim in there a little bit. There we go, that's better. Just then there's something on there. Let's stamp this little butterfly again. I'm going to keep with this ink and then it's sort of flowing through the journal. That one. And then that one. Okay, let's put something on. I'm going to leave the back. I'm going to leave that plain. Let's just see if we've got a flower or something that we can put down there. Oh, that's quite a contrast, isn't it? I think that looks a bit too bright. What about the yellow one? Oh yeah, this one might be better. It's a bit thinner. Yeah, let's go with that one. I'll just have to rip it off a little bit. We've still got quite a lot to do, so there's no way I would get it all done today. No way in the world. Not unless I stayed on for a couple of hours. I was being a bit ambitious, wasn't I? But as long as you don't mind, I don't mind coming back on and finishing it off with you. See the project through. Yeah, that looks better, doesn't it, with something on there. I think. Do we want a little label? Yeah, let's have that little label on the bottom. Okay, so that is that. So I think what I'm going to do, let's just have a look what we've done then today. Just move everything, and I'm going to try and carry on this afternoon. and do some more. We've not done a great deal, but so we've left the first page, we've left the second page, we've just done a little bit of stamping and a little label on there. Put a tab, a bit of stamping, cluster, stamping, stenciling, lace, pocket, stamping, pocket. They can come off now. I think it should be okay now. Pocket. And then that one. Yeah, so I was being very ambitious thinking I might get it all done in one video, wasn't I, guys? Definitely not. So as long as you don't mind, I'll come back on and try and get the first signature finished with you. So as always, guys, thanks so much for stopping by. Take care, and I'll be back soon with a new video. Bye for now.